Hello, everyone, and I'm Zachary Lone, and alongside our analyst for today, Seth Tackett. How are you today, Seth?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. Today, the Blue Raiders take on the University of Tennessee Martin Skyhawks from 182 miles northwest on Interstate 40. Seth, we were here yesterday just as well. What did you see from yesterday?
Well, I think it was really big for the Blue Raiders not only to win yesterday, but to win in commanding fashion. And there was a lot of strong performances, like especially Lee Bernard. She had a great day yesterday. So I look to see that continuing today as they take on the Skyhawks.
That's good, Seth. Well, we are actually joined today by head coach Teo Bailey-Duval. How are you, Coach Teo? Good. So, Coach, we were looking at the doubles matchup again, and the doubles that you highlighted yesterday was Ellie and Zani, and you kept them paired together today. What did you say yesterday that helped you make that decision today?
Well, this is the third match together, and like I said, we're still kind of fine-tuning some things with them together. I think both of them have some great positives that once they are used to working together and playing together, that it's really going to mesh well, and there'll be a tough force to reckon with.
Coach, you guys are on a 2-match win streak now. How important is it as the season goes on to keep stringing together wins here?
I mean, it's important. It's really important for the confidence of the girls. To have a tough start and play a lot of tough matches and have some close matches and not win. Finally get some under our belt and to build some confidence. That's really important for them.
Thank you, Coach. And Muskan Gupta yesterday, she had the day off. What are you looking from her today with those fresh legs?
Well, just for her to come out swinging, sometimes, that's easier said than done for her. So, give her a little mental break, knowing that she's going to play both of these matches today. Come out swinging and being really confident in herself and her game style.
Coach, Lee Bernard, she had a strong performance yesterday. What's it like to see her, just performing so well on the court right now?
It's always exciting. Lee, is a very powerful player. We're kind of stringing in some good topspin from her, which opens up the court, which then allows her to use her power more effectively. And so when she's really playing up to that potential, she's just great to watch.
Thank you so much, Coach Teo, and good luck in your match.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And again, that is head coach Teo Bailey-Duval, the head women's tennis coach of Middle Tennessee State University. That was a great interview, Seth.
Yeah, it's always great to hear from Coach. We appreciate her giving us part of her time before the match starts. Always great to talk. Yeah, and it's just, I really like what she said, about Lee, how she's playing right now. Because yesterday, she really was a force on the court. And not only that, too, at the start of her singles match, she was down there for a little bit. But, man, when she came back, she came back with a fury, and it's like, you could even see it on the opposing player. It was like she had no answer. It's like, what happened,
Again,
so.
In that match you were talking about yesterday, she was down 3-5, then won 4 straight games to win the set, and
yes,
just completely dominated the second set to win straight sets.
Yeah, and and as a coach too, you gotta love seeing that from a player. The growth right there, just to battle back, not get too carried away, and I don't think she was even trying to do too much either. She just worked her way back through it and got back in control.
She definitely did. Well, now on the other side is the visiting University of Tennessee Martin Skyhawks, who come in 0-2 with losses to MTSU's main rival from the 100 Miles of Hate, Western Kentucky, where they got swept 4-0, and also just down the road against Lipscomb, where they fell in a heartbreaker fashion 4-3.
Yeah, and for UT Martin, they struggled a whole lot last year. They were 2-15. That includes a loss to MTSU. They lost 6-1 last year to MTSU. So you got to think, not only do you want to get that match back that you lost last year, but you got to start, working your way back to getting this season back on track. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out and how they get started. And look for them. I really think UT Martin, I think they need to get the doubles point secured. Again, I know we say it a lot about the doubles point, but for UT Martin, I think that is huge for them to get that to start the day.
Definitely, and from the stats that we have, we were only able to get stats through the Western Kentucky game. For some reason, we weren't able to find Lipscomb stats, where they have not yet won a doubles point.
Yeah, and again, that's why I mentioned that it's so critical for them because, like we said, they struggled so far this year. Last year, they struggled. So getting that doubles point, it's more than just a point. It's the confidence that, that can give them. I think it could take a little bit of the weight off of their shoulders, like, hey, we're up 1-0, we can relax a little bit. If they fall behind, like you said, they have been doing, I think it might, that might have something to do with how they're struggling in singles as well.
Definitely. And then you're talking about how struggling last year. Well, they brought in a very talented freshman, Leah Espinal, from the Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, where she represented Dominican Republic on the national team that went to the Billie Jean King Cup, which is the biggest women's national team tournament in the whole world. So you have some very good talent coming up for UT Martin.
Yeah, and you gotta love, from a recruiting standpoint, you gotta love to see that even despite the fact that you're struggling, you're still able to go out and bring out some top-tier talent to try to get the program turned around.
Definitely. And then now we're going to go ahead and move on to your Blue Raiders as they enter the match 3-5 on the year with a 2-match win streak. What have you seen so far that has really turned this around?
Yeah, just, kind of like the coach was talking about, some of those early matches, I mean, they were close. They were close matches. And this, you like to see, because these matches they're playing, these are winnable. These past few matches, they're the ones that you expect the Blue Raiders to come in and win. But, like she was talking about, Coach Teo, the confidence, you still need, no win is a gimme. Despite whatever, what any fans might think, it's always going to be a tough contest. Mm-hmm. So it's really good for them to come out, get these, and get these wins. So the confidence starts to build. And then, because, once you start stringing some wins together, you look up at your record, and it's like, oh, hey, we're turning this thing around. We can compete. We can compete with anybody. And that's what you want. That's what you want to see.
And today, these are two very winnable matches for MTSU, which will get their record back up to 500 at 5-5. After not starting the season the way that they wanted to, all of a sudden you look up and you're at 500. So
yeah, well, I mean, we're talking about the 2-match win streak. I mean, they were 1-5. I mean, there's a huge difference between 1-5 and 3-5. That looks, that's a whole other world. And again, today they can be 5-5. Yes. I mean, we're talking about a huge turnaround right here for the Blue Raiders. And just imagine what that must do for their confidence. You look up and it's like, hey, if they take care of business today, they're 5-5, 4-match win streak, whole season ahead of them. I mean, sky's the limit.
And now you're looking at Muskan, who has kind of struggled at points this year. She's 1-6 on the year, but now she's coming in with fresh legs. As Coach Taylor said, just a way to go into the match and just attack. Go on the attack. Go on the front foot first. And which is what she struggles with. We saw that some last year as well, where she would drop that first set and have to battle back. What do you expect from her today?
Yeah, I definitely think it was, I think it was a great decision, to have her take a step back yesterday and have her come in today, fresh legs, ready to go at it. Because, again, when you're down consistently, I think that can get in your head a little bit. And you're starting to think, oh, what am I doing? What's going on? So I think it's great that she's going to have a chance to, come out and attack. And I'm sure that's the message Coach had for her, too. Come out, play loose, but, be aggressive. Try to, get that first set. Take it to them.
Definitely. Well, it looks like that we're about to start the player introductions and then the national anthem. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the starter doubles. This is the Blue Raiders Tennis on MTN Sports.
Here at MTN Sports, you could say we're a bit competitive.
All right, boys, I got a media pass for the big game this weekend. Who's covering it?
6 feet apart. Fight! 1, 2, 3, 4,
Let me guess. Who's shooting this weekend? The funny thing is, I've got 2. Oh!
I'm going to that game.
welcome back. And now that the national anthem and pregame introductions are done, we're going to go ahead and give you a look at today's doubles lineup. On court 1, we have for MTSU Lee Bernard and Noel Morrow facing off against Strife and Alsbermeyer of UT Martin Skyhawks. Lee Bernard and Noel Morrow are 2-5 together. They are 1-1 on court 1, and Strife and Alsbermeyer are 0-1 together. On court 2, you have Ellie Swarbrick and Zonnie Bernard, the pairing that we talked about in the pregame questions, and they're 1-0, facing off against Campbell and Aubin of UT Martin, who is also, but they are 0-1. On court 3, Love Star Alexis and Sophie Schmidt of the Blue Raiders are playing together. Combined, they are 1-0, and they are facing off against Niedzielowski and Sakurai of the Skyhawks.
Yeah, I'm definitely, like you're talking about with Ellie and Zanny, we were talking about that in the pregame. I'm looking to see them, second match on the court together, so let's see how that plays out.
Definitely, and it looks like they are setting their stuff down, and we are about to get started. Live look at court number 2, where Ellie Swarbrick and Zonnie Bernard is facing off against Campbell and Aubin. And while they are going to do the coin toss and then the pregame introductions, we are going to go ahead and come back up to us.
Yeah.
As you're looking at us right now. So, Seth, you were talking about earlier and during the commercial break about your key to the game. What would you say is the big key to the game?
Yeah, well, it's interesting because, usually when we do key to the game, it's, what's the key for MTSU? But I really think the ball is in UT Martin's court for this game. And like I was talking about in the pregame, they really need to get that doubles point to get off on the right foot, because if I do believe if MTSU, if they come out, they secure that doubles point, they get the early lead. I think that's gonna, for UT Martin, the way last season went and the struggles they had, and the struggles that they've continued to have this season early on, I think that might already put them a little bit too far behind. So I definitely think that's my big focus for the game.
Good. That's a great point. And if I was to pick a key of the game, I'd say you're in tissue, take care of business. This is a match that you should win. You have very talented roster top to bottom. Get yourself within that one game of 500. You can't look at both these games and say, hey, you know what? If we win both these, we're at 500. No, you got to look at one match, individually and say, hey, if we win this match, we're 4-5. That's what your mindset should be. It shouldn't be looking up ahead at Alabama A&M since they're coming in. It should be, hey, don't think about next game. Think about the next match. Think about this match and then take care of business this match. Then move on to your next match.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree with you. As we're getting ready to, not getting ready, we are starting.
That is Love Star Alexis and Sophie Schmidt. Place I say, give us one more second. There. Right to that UT Martin girl wasn't able to get that one over. Is that what again? Is Niedzielowski and Sakurai? It looked like that was Niedzielowski. That was at the net. Well, looks like we're 15-15 now. We don't really know what happened. And because of those camera issues, I think we're going to go back to court number 2. With one that we highlighted before the match, where that is, again, Ellie Swarbrick and Zonnie Bernard for the Blue Raiders facing off against Campbell and Aubin of the Skyhawks. Looks like Zonnie's going to serve first. Swarbrick tried the overhand. wasn't able to get to it and actually nicked the ball to where Zani wasn't able to try and return that one. Good serve there from Zani. Zani and Allen look like they have good chemistry, like Coach was talking about.
Yeah, definitely the communication has seemed on so far.
First has a fault. Good overhand there from the Skyhawks defender. Not defender, excuse me. Skyhawks player. As that's an early break on court number 2. So Skyhawks take that early break, now up 1-0 in that first set. And now we're going to go over to court number 1, where we see Lee Bernard and Noel Morrow facing off against Strife and Albertmeyer.
Skyhawks unable to get that back over the net.
And that court number 2 was the very first set point of the team match so far, as Strife is serving. Court number 2 is the first set point for any of the 3 courts so far. Power we were talking about yesterday. Albertmeyer, too much power there for Noel Morrow, and Strife and Albertmeyer remain on serve as they take that first game, leading the set 1-0.
Yeah, Noel right there, it did look like she tried to hang in there, but sometimes there's just too much heat.
too much power. And now we're gonna go back to court number 3 again. Love Star Alexis and Lily Sophie Schmidt are going to be facing off against Nadzialowski and Sakurai. Nadzialowski serving. Too much power there from Love Star Alexis, whereas Sakurai couldn't keep it in.
Yeah, definitely a good rally right there. MTSU getting the better end of that one.
Court number 5 is back to court number 2 is back to on serve. What a play there from Lily Sophie. On court 1 and court 3, UT Martin leads 1-0. So the court you're watching, UT Martin is up a break. Court number 2, Ellie and Zani broke back. And we're coming back to me and you. We're going to go head back to court number 2. Going to check him back in on that action with Ellie and Zani.
Yeah, again, interested to see again how they're doing in their second matchup together. One thing here in the early goings looks like UT Martin. It looks like they came ready to play.
They have freshman Haley Swarbrick ready to serve. Looks like on court number 3, left star Alexis and Sophie Schmidt broke right back, so that one is back to on serve. So on courts 2 and 3, it looks like the Blue Raiders dropped early breaks and then came right back and broke right back. Maybe a wake-up call.
Yeah, and again, that's why I was talking about that. You know, for the key of the game, it's it was on UT Martin. They got to come out and show the Blue Raiders like, hey, we're not just here to play. We're here to win.
And we're about to change over to court number 1, where again Lee and Noel are facing off against Strife and Alspermeyer.
Yeah, see if Lee and Noel can continue their strong performances that they both had yesterday.
Good serve there from Lee, the player of the match yesterday. Come back and they can have a strong case so far for player of the match again today.
Might as well get started early on that. Doesn't hurt, does it?
It doesn't.
And again, too, Coach talked about in the pregame, talked about her, power and how she's playing right now. And I mean, seems like she's continuing that here early today.
That ball is a little deep. Quick hands from Noel there. Kept the play alive. Again, on courts 1, this one is 1-1 on serve. And on courts 2 and 3, MTSU holds serve to where they are now leading 2-1 on those 2 courts. So, while there's a little short break in the action, we're going to go back to court number 3. Again, where left star and Lily Sophie dropped that very first break, and now they're back on serve. Really good shot there from Schmidt.
Yeah, high fives all around after that one.
Sakurai serve just stayed a little wide there.
Sakurai able to sneak that one past.
That was a good forehand there. Really good forehand from Sakurai.
Yeah, Love Star and Lily Sophia looked a little surprised when that one came back at him.
A lot of power.
Yes. Oh, and some emotion there. Coming from UT Martin.
That one looked directed right at Schmidt. And, well, while they are collecting the ball, we're going to go back to court number 2, where Ellie and Zani are playing against Campbell and Aubin. That ball's out.
Yeah. Ellie and Zanny both signaling there. Making sure the official saw that.
Ellie right there tried the overhand, just wasn't able to get it over. A little bit of wanting that one back. But that's court 2 stays on serve.
Yeah, you got one or two if Ellie, after that, looked like she was maybe a little regretful about going for the big overhand right there in that spot. Maybe.
I think that's what Coach Teo was trying.
Yes.
So right there, deep from Zani. Play there from Ellie. What have you seen so far from the Blue Raiders?
Yeah. UT Martin looked like they jumped out a little early, early in these sets, but now it looks like settling in and taking care of business, like you said in the pregame.
They're looking to see where the balls went. Looks like one went over to court 1. And as Coach Teo has a word with Ellie and Zani, we're going to go ahead and go over to court number 1 where they found that ball. Again, that is Lee and Noel. And this score here is 2-1.
Noel there not quite able to get the ball back across the net.
Big update on court number 3 where Love Star Alexis and Lily Sophie Schmidt, after dropping that first break, have won 3 games in a row to go up a break, 3-1. Great return there from Strife.
You could see on Noel and on Lee both their faces. As soon as she trying to fear back, they're like, well, they're not getting that one.
Oh,
And then Lee returns with one of her own.
very, very, very good play there from Lee. Buried that away.
Yeah, I do think that's an important part, though. Sometimes, you just got to tip your hat and, tip your hat to your opponent. Hey, you got me on that one, but I'm going to come back, just like Lee did right there.
Good hustle there.
Good.
Rotation from Lee and Lee and Noel.
Good rotation, good rally, and again, MTSU gets the better end. The rallies that we've seen so far, MTSU seems to be getting the better end.
Those momentum-changing rallies, as that could have been right there, have been going MTSU's way right now.
And if you're a player for UT Martin, that's got to be a little frustrating because right now you're playing pretty well, but those long rallies, they're not swinging your way.
Good, powerful backhand there. After Lee's shot hits the top of the net. Good patience there from Strife.
Well, looks like we got a rogue tennis ball coming on from one of the other courts.
From Love Star and Sophie's court. Excuse me, Lily Sophie. Quick hands all around there, but Lee did a good job of perfectly placing that ball. And court 2 remains on serve as that score is 3-2.
Yeah, and what we just saw right there, again, that one wasn't quite as long, but, a shorter rally right there, but again, goes MTSU's way.
On court number 3, as they head to that changeover on the court right beside court number 1, it looks like the Skyhawks got back their break, and now it's 3-2 there, going as the Skyhawks are serving to get that set score back even.
And Noel right there had a great return, split UT Martin right down the middle. There was no shot right there.
And we are going to come back to quickly change over to court number 3, where it looks like the Skyhawks are serving to try and get this match back to a 3-3 set score.
And again, we've seen some emotion from UT Martin on this court. And there it is
Good
again.
kick serve there from Jillian Niziolowski.
Yeah, Niziolowski and Sakuri, both of them very animated so far during this match. Definitely tell they're honed in right now.
Serve deep there from Jillian. That was great play, great anticipation there from Sakurai.
That one goes into the net. We'll try it again.
Lily Sophie got a little bit too much on top of that one.
A little bit of frustration there.
A little bit of frustration but we're going to go back to court number 2 where Ellie and Zani are still fighting on that court. Good matchup there between Campbell and Aubin of the Skyhawks. Every court is now on serve. So you can see them all battling right now. Good forehand there. From Amelia Campbell, the senior from London, England.
Yeah, and after that too, you saw head coach for UT Martin, Caitlin Williams, coming over there. I think she also was liking what she was seeing.
First serve was a little deep. That's a double fault. This court 5 is now even 3-3, where the Blue Raiders are playing the doubles pairing from England. Aziz Aubin is from Sussex, England, and Amelia Campbell is from London, England. Great net play there from Zani. Well, looks like something good happened for the Blue Raiders.
Yeah. Again, though, another one of those rallies where it goes the Blue Raiders' way.
Exactly. And I think we're going to go back to court number 1, if I'm not mistaken, where Lee and Noel are fighting in that match with all 3 matches right now with a set score of 3-all. Besides this match, of course, where the Blue Raiders are up a break trying to serve to make it 4-2. Something very cool to see last night was the Lady Raiders showing back up for the men's match, the big men's match against Louisville. Just show up their report for the fellow men's Blue Raiders tennis team. Albersmeyer is getting ready to serve for the Blue Raiders.
Interesting to see right there. Lee actually took a little off of one of those swings. You know, we're always talking about her power. Maybe she's trying to mix it up a little bit, catch the Skyhawks off guard there.
Finesse. As all three courts are on serve, we're looking at the only court, though, where the score is tied 3-3. On courts 2 and courts number 3, the set score is 4-3. Again, in favor of MTSU. Again, you have to win 2 of the 3 doubles to capture that doubles point. Good forehand there from Albersmeyer right down the line. And we're coming back to us to switch back over to court number 2. Again, that is not court number 2, is Elias Warbick and Zonnie Bernard. We were just watching Noel.
Yes.
My bad. So like that ball was out from Ellie Swarbrick.
Serve deep right there.
Quick hands there from Ellie Swarbrick, the freshman.
Yeah, a big smile on her face too as she comes back after that.
That ball is called out. It looked in from our angle.
Yeah, I'm about to say that looked close.
That
That definitely looked close, and I don't believe that was called immediately as well, too. Seemed to be a little delay on the call there.
Good job there from the Blue Raiders. See the freshman and senior pairing. Great play there from Zani. Big updates on court number 2 and court number 3. The Blue Raiders go up breaks on both those courts, with those scores being 5-3 and also 5-3. On court 1, that score is 4-3, with the MTSU up that break while court 1 is in the changeover. And looks like we're coming back to us to go back over to court number 3, where Lily Sophie Schmidt and Lestar Alexis are going up against Jillian and Sakurai of the Skyhawks.
And again, MTSU currently up on all courts, all 3 courts.
Both these doubles pairings are 1-0 on the year when paired together. Long rally there. As you see Lily Sophie Schmidt just grinning, just saying, what else can I do?
Yeah, and finally we see a rally go the Skyhawks' way. I mean, we were talking about the whole match. You know, it's just everyone that we have seen, it seemed to go MTSU's way. So gotta feel good for the Skyhawks right there to finally have one go their way, and a long one at that. I mean, that was I think that's the longest rally that we've had so far today.
While Starlex is trying to close out this set. Oh, big play at the net there. As you see the Skyhawks going into the changeover with a little momentum to make that 5-4 to try and even up that set score. As we come back to us, we're about to go back to court number 2, where we see the pairing from south of the equator. Again, Ellie Schwarbeck is the freshman from Australia, and Zani Bernard is the senior from South Africa. Just in time to see Ellie Schwarbeck put away the win for the Blue Raiders. 1-0 on court number, 6-3 was the score on court number 2, where the Blue Raiders take their first doubles point. Now we're going back to us, and we're going straight back to court number 1 to see if the pairing of Noel and Lee can take that court as well and give Blue Raiders the doubles point. Looks like that's a double float on court number 1. A break here gives the Blue Raiders the doubles point. Great job there from Noel. As we're coming back to us, to go back to a split screen view of courts number 1 and court number 3 so we don't miss any of the action, as it is down to those final 2 courts for the doubles point. Getting MTSU up 5-3 on court 1, where the Skyhawks are serving, which is on the left of your screen. First a deep from Strife. Big powerful hit there from Lily Sophie Schmidt. It's like Campbell on the left of your screen just wasn't able to, excuse me, not Campbell, Albersmeyer wasn't able to get that one over the net. Try for the overhand, just wasn't able to get enough on it. And then that is going to be the doubles point on court number 1, as the Blue Raiders, Ali Bernard and Noel Morrow, win that match 6-3. So the Blue Raiders take that all-important doubles point. And since that's the end of doubles play, MTSU takes a doubles point, winning on courts 1 and courts number 2. We're going to take another short break. When we return, we will have singles action for you. You're watching Blue Raider Tennis on CUSA.TV. This.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
So many men and women that have served, that expected to be able to have their tuition or certain assistance being given to them, and that money evaporated. With the establishment of the general fund is to make sure that all those men and women can get through MTSU and pursue what they thought they could do when they came on back.
We're extremely proud that the Predators have identified the need to help make this fund one of the best at our university for our veterans.
Welcome back to Adams Tennis Complex, where we're moments away from the start of singles play. Well, let's get you some of the court assignments. On court number 1, we have Lee Bernard facing off against Jewel Strife. Court number 2 is Muskan Gupta, who's back in the lineup today after taking the day off yesterday, facing off against Amelia Campbell. Court 3 is Love Star Alexis, is facing off against Albersmeyer. On court 4, Zani Bernard is facing off against Espinal. On court 5, Noel Morrow facing off against Aubin. And on court number 6, Elias Warburg, the freshman, facing off against Sakurai.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how Muskan Gupta, how she comes out and plays, especially after she had the day off yesterday. So she's coming in fresh legs. So I'm looking to see her jump out to an early lead. Like, I'm looking for her to attack at the start of this set.
Again, Muskan Gupta is 0-2 on court number 2 on the year, but she is 1-6 overall. And we are going back to court number 1, where Lee Bernard is facing off against Jewel Strife, where we'll see today if Lee Bernard can keep her hot 2-game winning streak on the line on that court number 1.
Again, Lee Bernard, she has been playing lights out lately, to say the least.
Prior to Lipscomb, Jewel Strife was 0-1 on the year. First serves light. Quick love 15 advantage for Lee.
Yeah, we kind of know, it kind of goes without saying that Lee is going to try to jump out to an early lead.
Exactly. Especially after going down early yesterday, they had to battle her way back. Again, Lee's been looking strong as of late. Second serve on the way from Jewel Strife. And it looks like Jewel Strife won that particular game point, we think.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be a little hard to tell.
First serve is deep there from Strife.
Strife will try again.
As that one is pulled there from Jewel.
Yeah, and right there we could really see the power that Lee was putting in to those forehand and backhands.
And I think that this is break point. So we were going to stay here and see if Zani can pull it off. Excuse me, Lee can pull it off. And that is the break on court number 1. Early break for Lee. And we're about to come back and we're going to go straight over to court number 2 to see how Muskan's doing after her day off yesterday.
Yeah, again, really looking to see her jump out to an early lead here.
Midpoint. That one is deep. serve there from Muscon. Oh, excuse me, not from Muscon, from Amelia Campbell. Muscon was not able to get to the serve. And on court number 3, it looks like Love Star Alexis held serve. Again, Love Star Alexis, which is going to be on court number 3, goes up against the senior from Cena as she remains on serve there. But what we're watching is Amelia Campbell versus Muskan Gupta. Gupta is playing this senior from London, England. That is deep there from Amelia Campbell. As it looks like Gupta was not able to get to that one in time as they are going to a changeover. We're changing over to court number 3. And again, that court number 3 is Love Star Alexis facing off against Sina Alversmeyer. Love Star Alexis is 1-1 on court 3 this year, 3-5 overall. Playing against the senior from Mowers, Germany, who went 5-2 against OVC opponents last year. She's also 0-1 on court 3. Looks like Cena wanted that one back. Again, Left Star Alexis is the junior from Montreal, Canada. Who really impressed last year. Impressed a lot, starting on court 6 and made her way all the way up to court 4 by the end of the year. Perfectly placed there from Love Star as she is up on this court 2-0.
Yeah, that one just got a little too deep and unable to recover for UT Martin.
And it looks like on courts number 1 and courts number 4, MTSU is also up 2-0 there. So 3 early breaks for the Blue Raiders on those courts. And we are coming back to us to go back to court number 4, where Zani Bernard is facing off against Leah Espinal, the freshman from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, which is who we talked about in the pregame.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if you weren't with us for pregame, Espinal played as a member of the Dominican Republic's national team in the Billie Jean King Cup, the largest women's national team tournament. But for the Blue Raiders, it's Donnie Bernard, the senior from midstream South Africa, the twin of Lee Bernard.
And that one goes into the net. She'll try it again.
Zoe Bernard is looking to go up 3-0 and take that commanding lead to start this match on court number 4. Zani has struggled a little on court number 4, being 1-4 overall on court 4, but she does come into this match after winning yesterday, and looks like she's determined to do it again. Last year, when these two teams played, Zani Bernard defeated Sina Albersmeyer 6-1, 6-4. Big power right there from Zani, as they are going to a changeover. We're going to change over to court number 5, where we're going to watch Noelle Morrow face off against Aubin, Aziza Aubin.
Let's see if Noelle can continue our strong performance, as her and Lee performed well yesterday and in doubles action earlier today.
And that's deep. As Noelle is. As the junior from Merida, Georgia is up 2-1 as they head into the changeover. And we are now going to head to court 6, where Ellie Swarbrick, the freshman, is going to face off against Mizuki Sakurai, the senior from Tokyo, Japan. Sakurai last year won 7 doubles matches. And Ellie is the freshman from Hawkinsdale, Australia.
Last year, Sakurai, she was defeated by Muskan in singles action, dropping those sets 6-1, 6-1.
And now we're going back to court number 1, where Lee Bernard has a very big lead over her opponent, Jewel Strife, as that match is 3-0 right now on court number 1.
Yeah, and we were talking about that earlier. After yesterday, even though Lee had a strong performance and she was able to come back, she did fall behind a little bit there in her first set of her singles match. So I'm sure she doesn't want to repeat that process. I mean, hey, the comebacks look great, but I think you'd rather just come out and win it.
Definitely. That one is wide there from Lee.
Last year when these two teams faced off, Lee Bernard, she defeated Amelia Campbell 7-5 and 6-4 in those sets.
Campbell is on court number 2 for this year's matchup. As that one again is wide from Lee. Good drop shot there from Lee.
Yeah, and again, continuing the trend that we saw from doubles, there's another great rally, but MTSU getting the better end of that.
Lee couldn't have placed that one better.
Yeah, it's nice to see too. I mean, yeah, we talk a lot about the power that she has in her shots, but she still has the ability. She can put finesse on it when she needs to. And I do think that does make it tough for opponents because, I mean, you can focus so much on her power that it's like when she does a drop shot like that, it's like, oh, yeah, she can do that too.
That shot was deep there from Strife. As it looks like on court number 4, Zani goes up 4-0, just like on court number 1 that we're watching. The score is 4-0. Up 2 breaks apiece on court 1 and court number 4.
MTSU trailing on court 2 and court 6, 2-1. On both those courts, respectively. Lee not able to send that one back across the net.
And after the serve, we're going to head over to court number 4. Yeah, we are going to head over to court number 4 and see Zani, who has performed extremely well today so far, also up 4-0. Serving there. The court we just came from, Jewel Strife, was the only point last year for the Skyhawks as they left MTSU with a 6-1 loss. As it looks like Zani gave back one of her breaks as they're heading to the changeover. Is that score 4-1? And we'll change over to court number 2.
Yeah, see how Muskan is doing over there. Currently, she is the only she's the only one trailing for MTSU.
That still is on serve though for court number 2. The junior from New Delhi, India. Amelia Campbell last year when the Skyhawks came to Adams Tennis Complex, faced off against number 1 on court 1, Lee Bernard, where she lost 7-5, 6-4. And it looks like now on court number 2, they are back to serve on serve 2-2. And as Campbell's getting ready to serve, let's head over to court number 3, where Love Star Alexis is facing off against Sina Albersmeyer. Again, Love Star Alexis has played really well so far this year.
Yeah, I mean, she had a strong performance yesterday, and you know, coaches gotta love seeing these, consistent, strong performances, stringing across, multiple matches.
The junior from just north of the border.
Like a little bit of frustration after that serve failed to get over the net.
As on court number 1, Lee takes a commanding 5-0 lead in the first set.
Again, a little more frustration from Love Star there.
Three faults in a row for Love Star.
Yeah, you can see she's taking her time right here. And right there, as soon as she gets one over the net.
And we're heading to a changeover where that score is 4-1 Love Star. Actually, let's go to court number 1 to see if Lee can finish off that set 5-0. Looks like she will be serving to maybe win the first set 6-0. Lee right there trying to go right down the line.
Yeah, unable to get it over the net. Well, definitely, Lee, she is not not interested in making any comebacks today, it seems. Looks like she's just out to get the win.
Good serving volley there from Lee.
Yeah, for Lee, I'm sure the comebacks, I'm sure they feel great. I'm sure that's nice, but it's also got to be nice, too, when you just come out and take care of business as well.
$30-15. Looks like on court 2, where Buscan Gupta and Amelia Campbell are facing off. That score is 2-3 in favor of Campbell. Buscan is serving though. Set point upcoming here for Lee. Chance to finish off that dominating first set.
You were talking about court 2. We kind of expected Muscon that she would, be on the attack mode, but right now it seems like it's a back and forth over there on court 2.
As Lee isn't able to get that one over. At this level, though, when you're playing on court number 2, especially when you're playing off against someone like Amelia Campbell, who played number 1 court last year, that's every court one is a very, very good opponent when you're at this level. Every player when you get to this level is extremely good.
Another good rally there.
And that is the set on one. MTSU's Lee Bernard takes that first set 6-0, and we're going to go over to the court right next to her, court number 5, where it looks like Noel Morrow is serving to go up 5-1 in this first set. So powerful there from Noel.
Yeah, about to say Noelle showing that she's also got some power in her swings to go along with her doubles partner, Lee Bernard.
The junior from about 15 minutes away from the World Series champions Atlanta Braves is looking to finish off the first set with a break. And that's a double fault. Love 15 in favor of Noel. Wonder if she's a Braves fan.
I mean, you would imagine so, but you know.
$15-15. Aziza Aubin is serving for her first set life.
Over on court 2, Musa Gupta, she's down 2-4 now. Down 2-4.
We're going to change over. Let's actually go to court number 4, where it looks like Zani is serving for that first set. That one is deep.
Yeah, right now it seems like on a few of these courts, MTSU off to strong starts, big leads. Lee Bernard, she's already taken her first set, but on a couple of these other courts, UT Martin is hanging in there and giving the Blue Raiders everything they can handle right now.
Again on court number 2, Amelia Campbell is up that break after her strong showing here last year come up just a little short. She looks like she's ready. She was ready to get back here as she's now up 4-2. Up that break. that was into the net as well. Well, while Zani goes and picks up that ball, we are going to go over to court number 3, where Love Star Alexis is looking to close out that set, where that is 5-2. Big break on 6, where Elias Swarbrick goes up on Mizuki Sakurai, the senior from Tokyo, Japan.
That one goes into the net.
Big break on court number 5 as Noel Morrow takes the first set 6-1. That's deep from Love Star Alexis, and we're about to experience technology where we're going to put up 2 split screens, where on court number 3 and court number 4, Love Star Alexis and Zania Bernard are looking to close out those sets and give MTSU 4, as of right now, 4 of 4 first sets. Court 3 on your left, court 4 is on your right. Right there, it looked like on court number 3, Sina Albersmeyer was looking to attack the net and just wasn't able to, get that one over the net. She looks like she got too much on top of the ball there.
Yeah, well, you say attack the net, I think, literally, in a sense, unable to get it over the net.
Apparently there's been some frustration on court number 4, as there's been some complaints about the freshman Leah Espinal's line calls. There's been a few very, very close calls that went Espinal's way that it looks like Zani was not super excited over.
Yeah, and Coach Teo over there now. So you got to wonder if that plays into that if that's the reason she's over there. Great rally right there.
Great rally right there. Espinal into the net. Lee has won her 7th straight game, going up in the second set 1-0 up in early break.
Yeah, again, I really do believe that Lee, as after she fell behind, yesterday, it just seems like now she's like, I'm done with that. I'm done with being behind. Over on court 2, Muskan Gupta, she pulled a little closer. She is now trailing 3-4. And over on court 6, MTSU back in control, up 5-3. First set, and that's Ellie Swarbrick on court 6.
Again, they are going to terminate matches if once a team gets to 4 victories. As of right now, it's looking like that. It's going to go in MTSU's favor.
Zanny unable to
Big
get
break
that
on
over the
court
net.
number 4. Big break on court number 4. Now, Zani is only up 5-4. Now that match is back to on serve in that first set. Is there any way we could put up a split screen of court 3? And it looks like court number 6, if I'm not mistaken. As it looks like both of those courts are getting close to finishing their sets. Again, on your left is court number 3. On your right is court number 6. Lesar Alexis is forced to attack the net there. As it looks like on court number 6, they are going to a changeover where it looks like Elliot Swarbrick will be serving for the set. So we're going to go to single view on court number 3. We are going to pick up some court audio here.
Losar unable to get that one over the net.
She looks like she wants that one back.
Yes.
And we are going to go, I think, back to court number 3. Yes, we are going back to court number 3. There's the court audio.
Yeah, a little audio hiccup there. Coming in loud and clear now, though.
Audio on a split screen just a little bit too much. Star hits that one into the net.
Yeah, Love Star. Looked like she was really on the defensive there, being forced to cover a lot of ground.
Going back to the audio, I don't think my brain can handle 2 course audios at once. It can barely handle one.
Yeah, it might be hard. It might be hard to keep them straight. It's like what's happening? What audio is coming from what court?
And that is set on court number 3. Love Star wins 6-3 on court number 3. And now we are going to head back to court number 6, where Ellie Swarbrick is looking to close out that first set. And again, update on court number 1. It looks like Lee Bernard is up 3-0 in the second set, already up 2 breaks.
As we said too on court 3, after that set broke, Alice Beimer, she looked a little frustrated after dropping that set. And quick update on court 2, Muskan Gupta, she's taking the lead. She's now up 5-4 over on court 2.
Bounce all the way back and gets a big break. Oh, what a play there from Ellie. And we're going to come back to us to go split screen with courts 2 and court number 6. As it looks like on court number 2, Muskan is going to be serving for the set as well. Good start so far for the Blue Raiders. You were talking about get out big, get out early, and that's exactly what they have done.
Yeah, for sure. And even too, I think it's a great sign too of Muskan, because she was down, and now that she's worked her way back in the position she's in now.
That one is wide on your left from Ellie, and Ellie looks like she's getting close to taking that first set.
And you see Coach Teo going across your screen there, going over to chat with Muskan.
There you go, Sonny.
First serve's a little deep. It doesn't sound as bad as we thought it would with 2 courts.
Some great audio coming through there.
Oh, what a play there from on court number 2 from Amelia Campbell. Great shot. Muskan had no shot at that one.
Yeah, and Campbell. And Muskan. She's putting some real power into those returns right there. So that was a really good job by Campbell to stay with that and to get that point.
That's Muskan in no man's land. Oh, that one looked like that could have been it for Muskan.
Yeah, that was. Again, we talked about it earlier, even though that was on a different court. There was some talk about some little frustration with some of the calls. I believe that was court 4, if I'm remembering correctly, where that was.
That was on court 4. And now, since we're talking about sets, court 6, Ellie Swarbrick takes that first set 6-4. And on court number 4, Zonnie Bernard takes that set 6-4 as well. So the only first set outstanding is on court number 6, court number 2, and that's where we're going right back to. Oh, what a shot there from Muskan. Looks like she's starting to get a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, a little thumbs up there after the ball was returned.
And Lee just continues her dominance on one, up 4-0 in the second set.
About a 4-second delay. 4? Oh, from this to Roku? Yeah. Oh, okay. I realized when I pulled up. You were looking at super. Okay. Yeah.
Good play there from Campbell.
We're not dropping any frames on OBS and then on.
Yeah, this has been a battle here between Campbell and Muskan, back and forth. Another good rally right there. Campbell unable to get that last one back over the net. One thing I'm noticing here with Muscon and Campbell both, they both seem very just in control, very calm.
They're very calm, cool, and collected.
Yes.
As this may be a set point for Muscon.
That just barely not able to get over the top of the net right there.
Oh, good overhand there.
Yeah, with that overhand, Muscon really had no chance. Great overhand from Campbell.
Good drop shot there from Muscon.
Yeah, and you could see Muscon too. I mean, she was setting that up right there.
And that is the set on court number 2. Muscon takes that set, and MTSU takes a set on all 6 courts. And we're going to go back to court number 1, where we may not be able to see much more of that court, as Lee is just dominating.
Yeah, Lee, she's looking strong over there on court 1. I mean, and we've talked about it. She looked strong yesterday in doubles and singles action. Same thing today.
Well, and while we were here,
yes,
another break, 5-0. So while they're in the changeover, we're going to switch over to court number 3. But as soon as they get back from the changeover, we're going to go to court number 6. Excuse me, not court number 6, court number 1, and watch Lee serve out the match. And they are going to break as well. As on court number 3, Love Star Alexis goes up a break. So we're going to go to court number 5. Just going to say on that side of the ATC.
Yeah, see that happened. That happened yesterday too, where we were switching between courts, and it just every time we were switching, it was a break.
Exactly. Not really much we can do about that.
Yeah, sometimes it really is like they're coordinating it.
It's always the courts we go to as well.
Yes.
As if on Noel Morrow's court, that is 2-1. They are on serve, but we're going to come back to us to go to court number 1 and watch and see if Lee can serve out the match. We know that's a lot of going back and forth, but we really want to see Lee, see if she can finish off the match and give MTSU the 2-0 lead.
Hey, we're just making sure you're getting all the action.
An update from court number 5, where they are on serve 2-2 in the second set.
Yeah, and over on court 5, that first set was 6-1, so interesting to see 2-2 on the second set.
Special thanks to MTN Sports producer Noah Brady for producing the game today, the match today, here at Adams Tennis Complex.
Yeah, appreciate him getting that split screen audio set up.
Yes. Yes. We were kind of worried about that one. He said it was a struggle, but he got it all done. Going to second serve for Lee. Again, we are keeping you here until after this game at least to see if Lee can lock up the second point for the Blue Raiders.
Again, quick reminder, MTSU did secure the doubles point. So if Lee's able to finish up here, MTSU will go up 2-0 in team score.
That's a double fault there from Lee.
You can see a little bit of the hesitation too after she hit that one in the net. It's almost like she couldn't believe it. MTSU currently leading on all courts except court 5, where they're still tied up 2-2 over there.
No, did win that first set though.
Yes.
And that is match on court number 1. Blue Raiders go up 2-0 and against the Skyhawks. Well, that was a good showing from Lee, I'm guessing.
Yes, we were talking about earlier, and Lee just continues to. I mean, she's playing lights out right now. It just seems like nothing can stop her.
And we're going to court number 3, where Love Star Alexis again is facing off against Sina Alversmeyer after Love Star took that first set.
And again, I think it should be said, Alzheimer, after she lost that first set, she looked a little more than frustrated over there on court number 3.
Love Star wasn't able to keep that one in.
Yeah. Again, one thing I think Alzheimer is doing really well so far, she is making Love Star cover a lot of ground. She's really using the whole court, and when we've been on this court, that's when Alzheimer has been able to take advantage and score on Love Star.
After this game, we're going to head over to watch Noel Mora, but we're going to see if a Love Star Alexis can go up 3-0. slow motion. That one is deep there from Love Star. As we're going to go into the changeover where that one is now 2-1. Love Star is still up that break. But we're going to go head over to court 5 and see Noel Morrow, who's looked really good today on that court number 5.
Yeah, looked great in doubles. And much like her doubles partner Lee, also been looking good in singles action as well.
The junior from just outside of Atlanta. And in Marietta, Georgia. And if that chair umpire was from court 5, the score inside this game is 40-15. And I guess that wasn't the chair umpire from court 5. Good job there from Noel making her move along the baseline.
Yeah, Alvin unable to get that forehand back across the net.
Big update on court 6. Elliot Schwarber is up a break. 2-0 in the second set. We will head to that one after this game concludes. That one is wide.
Yep, immediate single or signal there, excuse me, from the official. MTSU currently leading on all courts except court 4. Court 4 tied 1-1 over there in that second set.
What a powerful forehand there from Noel.
Yeah, that was a great rally. I mean, that looked like they were really and Auburn, they were going right at each other, power against power right there. And Noel able to get the better end of it.
Big break on 5 as Noel goes up 4-2. Speaking of breaks, let's go over to court number 6, where again, actually we are not. We're going to stay at court number 5 as we were going to go to court 6 as we said, but Ellis Warbrick is now up 3-0 as they are in that changeover. update on court 3. Love Star Alexis has gone up a break in the second set to give the Blue Raiders another advantage, up 3-1. Another powerful forehand there from Noel. A chance to make it 5-2. Up 2 breaks.
Yeah, while we've had it on this court, I mean, Noel and Aubin, I mean, they're going right at each other.
Power on power.
Yeah, we're not seeing any drop shots right now.
That was wide. From Noel. 30 all on this court. Good hustle there from Noel. As Aubin right there wasn't able to get on top of it enough. And update on court number 2. Muskan Gupta's gotten out to a big lead, up 3-0 in the second set. 40-30 right here where you're watching. Noel Morrow looking to come a game away from giving the Blue Raiders a 3-0 lead. A little deep there. And that's a double fault. No, excuse me, the first one was a let. And as they go to a changeover, work changeover to court 6. As we are trying, we're going to see Elias Warwick serving to try and go up 4-0 in the second set. The freshman from down under serving.
Ellie unable to get that one back over the net.
And then a break on court 6, so now it is 3-1, and we're going to come back to us to go back to court number 2. As Muskan Gupta looks like she is serving.
Yeah, and Muskan, up 3-0 right now in this set. It's kind of what we thought what she might do in the first set. But hey, I guess better late than never, right?
That's right. That one a little long there from Amelia Campbell.
Yeah, and you see a little shrug from the shoulders there from Campbell after that. She's like, I gave it a shot.
While there are technical difficulties, let's come back to us to go back to court number 5 and see if Noel Morrow can break and win that match to go up to give the Blue Raiders a 3-0 lead.
Again, MTSU up 2-0 right now. Team score. MTSU won the doubles point, and Lee Bernard already won on court 1, sweeping both sets 6-0.
And we just watched Muskan Gupta go up 4-0. That one is wide. Aziza Aubin, the junior, is serving to try and extend the match. Aubin played last year the majority of her time on court 3, leading the whole team in wins on court 3. This is Aubin's first dual match of the year. That one was wide there from Noel. If I'm not mistaken, I heard 30-30.
I believe that's what I heard as well. If Noel drops this game, we're going to stay here to see if she can serve out the match. Yeah, Noel right there looked like she didn't quite get everything into that backhand right there.
Well, looks like we're going to go, deciding point, match point, receiver's choice. Noel looking to give MTSU a 3-0 lead. Into the net, and I think we are going to stay here and see if Noel can serve out the match. We are keeping a close eye on court number 2 and court number 3 right now, as on court number 2, Muskan is up 4 love, and on court number 3, it looks like Love Star is up 4-1 serving. Well, we were wrong, and that is the match on court number 5. It was 30-40 before that deciding point, match point. Noel takes deciding point to take that second set, and we're going to go to court number 2, where it looks like Muskan is going to try and serve out the match after this changeover. As we're going to head over to court number 3.
And again, we get caught in that changeover. We're going to a specific court.
Oh, what a serve there from Love Star. Wait, excuse me, a backhand there from Love Star. Had Albersmeyer just stuck in her tracks and looking at like she didn't know what happened. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come back to us to go back to a split screen of courts 2 and courts number 3. We're on court number 2. Muskan Gupta is serving for the clinch. And on court number 3, Love Star is trying to break for the clinch. Kind of what we saw last night in the men's match, where you saw on court number 2, Francisco Rocha trying to break for the match, and on court number 1, you saw Stein Slump serve for the match and clinch it in that 4-2 victory over Louisville.
Big win for the men last night for sure. That's Love Star right there, not able to get that back over the net.
That one is wide there from Muskan, who's leading 5-0 in her match, trying to serve out for the clinch. Your left, you're looking at Love Star trying to break for the clinch.
Powerful backhands there.
Good forehand
and
there
then
from
yeah,
Love Star.
finish it off with the forehand.
As I don't know if that was yes as in play.
Love Star seems like she's cranking up the aggressiveness over there on court number 3. Really seems to be attacking Alzenmeyer.
Overhand there from Muskan. Just unfair at some points. Serves deep there from Muskan. whole Love Star. Love Star tried their very best as they are going to go into that changeover 5-2, and we're going to come back to us to go back to a single court view of court number 2. In a second.
Yeah, again, on court 3, Alvesmeyer, again, it seems like she's having the most success when she's making Love Star use the whole court, when she's making her move from side to side repeatedly during those rallies. That's when she's having the most success over there on court 3.
Junior from New Delhi, India, trying to finish off this match. And she does. That's the clinch on court number 2, excuse me. Gives the Blue Raiders the 4-0 victory. And we are going to see if they're going to play it out. Before the match, we were told they were not, but
Plans change sometimes, so we'll see.
plans sometimes do change.
Yeah, that's big, though, from Muscon there on court 2, especially because, you know, we thought she might come out aggressive in that first set, but on that second set, then she really, I guess, probably settled in a little bit, and then that second set, I mean, she just came right at Campbell, and Campbell really didn't have an answer for her. It looks like that we are going to play it out here on court number 3 with Love Star and Alvesmeyer. Again, MTSU has secured the team victory at 4-0.
Update on court number 4. Zani is down a break 4-2. On court 6, it looks like Ellie Schwarbrick is up a break 4-2. Good spot there from Love Star. Again, Love Star serving for the match. Match point on court 3. Ace right down the tee. And that's match on 3. Blue Raiders go up 5-0.
Yeah, strong performance there from Love Star Alexis to come back right there.
And
Okay.
now we're going to head to court 6. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Go
No,
ahead.
no, you're good. I was going to say, I mean, Alvesmeyer really was giving Love Star fits there, especially, again, like I was talking about earlier, you know, making Love Star use the entire court. But, again, Love Star, you know, stayed with it and was able to pick up that victory.
Court 4 on your left. Court 6 on your right. As Ellie Schwarber goes up another break on court number 6. As that score is now 5-2 in the second set.
That one goes off the top of the net.
Ellie's looking to serve out the match on court 6 again. Lefstar serves into the net for a ball.
To the net again there.
Zani with 3 straight faults. Good shot there from Zani.
Yeah, following Love Star's example from earlier in her match, Love Star had 3 straight faults and then was able to finally come back and get that point. So Zani doing the same there.
That one is deep there from Sakurai. Good serve there from Zani. And we're just going to stay here through the break. Changeover. As it looks like Ellie is 1 serve away from giving the Blue Raiders a 6-0 lead. Good job there by Ellie, and I'm a point early.
Just 1 point. Let's see if Ellie can prove you right here, Zach.
Just a bit outside. I was just a point early, as that makes it 6-0 for the Blue Raiders.
Yep. And Ellie did prove you right.
Thank goodness. That would have been embarrassing if she did not. We're going to go to court number 4 to finish off this broadcast.
Over on court 4, that's Zani against Espanol again. And again, Blue Raiders up 6-0 right now. They've already secured the team win.
And yes, they have. So MTSU is looking to make it a clean 7-0 sweep.
Which would be 2 7-0 sweeps in a row.
Again, if this goes to a third set, they will not play a full third set. They'll probably just play a 10-point tiebreak. No need to play a full set when the result of the match is no longer in doubt.
And that overhand, Zani not able to get over the net right there. One thing too, MTSU, this extends their win streak to 3 games. So, and they'll have a chance later tonight to increase that win streak to 4.
105 minutes.
Thank you, Zach.
Landed in the alley. That looked like. As our stream is about to hit the 2.5 hour mark.
Thanks to everyone who's stuck with us throughout this broadcast of Blue Raider Tennis on MTN Sports.
From Adams Tennis Complex in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Right off Old Fort. Good there from Zani. Again, Zani Bernard, the senior from Midstream, South Africa.
That serve not able to make it over the net.
As we don't know the game score. As it is now 3-5. Where Espinal is serving for the set. Looks like that was a let. There's our first fault from Espinal.
Able to avoid the double fault.
Shots wide there from Zani.
As Zani tried to just drop that one in there, just a little wide.
Powerful forehand there from Zani. This is now 15-15.
Spano not able to return that one.
It's now 15-30. Actually, with Zani serving, that may have been the game.
Again, another one who's not able to get across the net right there. Zaddy getting some clarification there from the official. Zani serving, Espano receiving.
Another wing right there by Zani. Serve a little deep there from Zani.
I would say, yeah. Powerful serve, but maybe a little too powerful on that one.
That was deep there from Zani. And it looks like that is going to be the set. Yes, it's going to be the set, as they had to reset the scoreboard, which is why it took us so long to announce that was the set. So it looks like they're going to go to a 10-point tiebreak. As you come back to us while they're in the changeover, what have you seen so far today?
Well, one thing, I mean, if you're if you're Coach Teo, you gotta be happy with how everything's went today. You know, she was talking about how wanting to continue, you know, this win streak, keep that momentum building, and also building that confidence as well. And I mean, that's what we've seen so far today. I mean, no one's missed a beat. Everyone has been playing well. Lee continues to look great. Noelle continues to look great. Also, nice to see Muskan back in the lineup, and not only that, but performing well as well. I mean, she had a great performance today, especially in singles. So, yeah, just with all that, you know, Coach Teo's got to be happy with how this game has went today.
Definitely, they've done even control of match from beginning to end. And if I'm not mistaken, we should get back out to court number 4 as they're about to start that third set tiebreak. We're about to go to court number 4 as they are still in the changeover, but they're about to start that tiebreak.
Yeah, momentarily. Begin.
As you see the Blue Raiders on the top of your screen to the right.
And again, MTSU already has secured this team victory. Already up 6-0 as we go into this 10-point tiebreak.
They will not be playing this full set because of the time between matches.
Again, the Lady Raiders playing Alabama A&M later today.
That one is wide, 1-0. Big confidence builder there for Zani as she goes up a mini break. First serve for Zani is just a little deep. And that is 2-0 in favor of Zani.
Yeah, you can hear her teammates cheering her on as she takes this early lead.
First set fault. Excuse me, first serve fault.
Had quite a few of those today where they just skim right off the top of the net.
And that's a double fault. Espinal gets that mini break back. Zani still in the lead though, 2-1. That's 2-2.
Espinal with a quick bounce back to tie this tiebreaker up. Tie the tiebreaker, got a little tongue twisted there for a second.
What a shot there from Zani, going up another mini break. But you can tell last night you saw against Louisville there was a ball boy / ball girl, and how fast the pace moves. And you can definitely kind of tell the difference, but it does give the players, looks like, a little bit of a breather in between points.
Yeah, I definitely think on a couple of these courts too that that helps certain players. Like that's one right there where it probably doesn't hurt to go go get the ball yourself and kind of slow the pace down for a minute.
And we're going to stay here through the changeover. As you see Coach Teo jogging across the court, going to say a few words to Zani as Zani is up 4-2. Looking to give the Blue Raiders their second straight sweep and second sweep of the season. As you can see Espinal walking out, back out. Her teammates of the Skyhawks are now at the top of your screen. First serve is a little deep. Zani goes up 5-2.
Zani extending that cushion.
Still up that mini break.
See if Espinal can answer here.
First shot is deep.
And she is able to answer.
That is 5-3. Another mini break goes in the Blue Raiders' favor.
Looks like Zani's got to tie her shoes right here.
Again, senior versus freshman. Zani the senior, Espinal the freshman. Espinal's first dual match of the season prior to Lipscomb. That one's a little deep. And that one is tied. It's 5-6.
Espinal not going away. She was down 5-2, now down only 6-5.
First serve's a little deep. Leah did not like that for some reason. Zani is now up 7-5 in the tiebreak to 10 points.
And you could see Zani react to it as soon as that came through. She was signaling deep, deep, deep.
And again, we're going to stay here through the changeover. Very intense tiebreaker. Just a reminder, Zani won the first set 6-4 after going up 4-0. Leah Espinal fought all the way back, lost the first set 6-4. Second set, Espinal was in control of the whole set, winning 6-3. And now in the third set tiebreak, Zani is up over Leah 7-5. Zani is also up a mini break.
Yep, and if Zani's able to secure this, then it'll be the second straight 7-0 victory for the Lady Blue Raiders.
As that is 6-7 now. That one was just out.
I'm definitely back and forth in this tiebreaker here.
Are nearing the 3-hour mark of our broadcast. Oh, what a serve there. Oh, she's trying to claim that the serve is out.
And I don't think that the official is convinced.
It looked clearly in from our angle. 7-8 now. Zarni will have a chance after this point to serve out the match.
That was a nice soft touch overhand there from Espana.
Zarni is 1 point away from another 7-0 sweep. Espinal is now forced into breaking Zarni one time. Is now 9-8. Zarni now has a chance to serve out the match. Reminder, it is a win by 2. First serves deep. And we're going to a changeover tied 9-9.
After the double fault.
And we are going to again stay on court number 4, where we are all locked in to a very, very tightly contested 9-9 tiebreaker.
Yeah, I don't think we should be too surprised. They've been pretty evenly matched over here on court 4.
It's been back and forth all day.
Here, players from both respective teams cheering on their teammates to secure the victory in this tiebreaker. Again, MTSU going for their second straight 7-0 sweep.
It's gotten cold in Adams Tennis Complex very quickly. Someone must have left the door open outside, as it is 35 degrees on this sunny Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, it is definitely chilled up in here. You are correct, Zach. Might have to go put my jacket on here in a minute.
It is now 10-9. Leah Espinal, the freshman who represented the Dominican Republic on the Billie Jean King Cup team, serving out for a chance to win her first match of her career.
Yeah, Zonnie went for that soft touch backhand right there and just not quite able to get over the net.
First serves deep. And that is the match on court number 4. Zonnie falls in a heartbreaking fashion to Leah Espinal. Well, that's the end of the match. MTSU wins a final score of 6-1. We're going to take another short break, and when we're back, we will have the the player of the game interview. This is MTN Sports coverage of Blue Raider tennis on cusa.tv. We'll be right back.
Here at MTN Sports, you could say we're a bit competitive.
All right, boys, I got a media pass for the big game this weekend. Who's covering it?
6 feet apart. Fight! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me guess. Who's shooting this weekend? The funny thing is, I've got two.
I'm going to that game.
Welcome back to Adams Tennis Complex here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Well, we have our player of the game now, and for back-to-back player of the game, it's Lee Bernard. How are you today, Lee?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to have won, and I'm happy that our team have won today.
Lee, you know, when you started off yesterday in your singles, you fell behind in your first singles match, but then you came back, and then you looked unstoppable, and that streak continued today. What's got you so dialed in right now?
Yeah, so today I feel like I really focused on every point that I played, even though it was close and there were some deuce games. My focus was to just play the point and win every point that I'm playing, so that worked out well.
How does it feel to win a match 6-0, 6-0?
Yes, so I haven't had a 6-0, 6-0 this season, so it really feels good, and it feels that I was really disciplined in my match, and it just feels good overall.
Yeah, this is your guys' third win in a row, our third team win in a row. So how's that feel, you know, as you're building that momentum going forward into the season?
Yes, I definitely feel like we're getting more momentum, and it's building our confidence. All our girls feel more confident on the court, and I feel like this is a good confidence boost for us.
And not only is this your third win in a row, this is your second 7-0 sweep. Talk about what a 7-0 sweep does to a confidence of a team.
Yeah, so I feel like if you do win 7-0, it definitely means that you were disciplined and everybody was disciplined playing in their matches, so it feels good.
Perfect. And thank you so much, Lee, for joining us. And that's all the time we have for today. We want to thank MT Athletics for allowing us to stream these matches. We also want to thank Adams Tennis Complex for helping making this possible.
Yeah, if you missed any of this match or our previous matches, you can watch them right here on cusa.tv. Just click on the MT logo. For the full schedule of men's and women's matches for Middle Tennessee, visit MiddleTennesseeNews.net and click on the MTN sports page.
And we'll be back actually in a little bit over an hour as the MTSU women's tennis team faces off against Alabama A&M. For Seth Tackett, I'm Zachary Lone. Thanks for watching MTN Sports, your home for MTSU Blue Raider tennis. So long.